Today I'm going to persuade you why donating blood can be beneficial to your friends and family and other people in society. One day, while a close friend of mine was enjoying one of his favourite hobbies, flying aeroplanes, the aeroplane crashed and he suffered broken bones and serious burns almost all over his body. He was then rushed to the local hospital and only lives today because of people like you. This is why today I urge you to go out and donate blood. I know some of you may hate the thought of needless or think that giving blood really won't help, but please consider what I say and make a better informed decision after hearing the benefits that I present in this speech. People like you make a conscious decision to donate blood, and it's in their blood that has given my friend life. It is highly probable that you or someone you know will need a blood transfer or a blood transfusion. According to the article Donate by Sonia Gonzalez in New York Times, you are the new generation of donors, people in their late teens and early 20s. He says that this new generation of donors is key to our blood supply today and tomorrow. Through extensive research and personal experience of giving blood, I have learnt that the importance of donating blood. After explaining the need for a sufficient blood supply, the donation process and benefits of giving blood, I hope you will decide to save people's lives by donating your blood. Now let's begin with the need for blood donation. Sonia Gonzalez, in his essay, quoted, "The stress on the blood supply is increasing. The demand for blood never lets up because Sarah Salander, the author of Give Blood in the Weekly Reader, states that every day thousands of people need donations to survive, whether it's through accident, injury, death, blood transplants. People lose blood every day. The blood must go through a series of time-consuming tests and then used before it perishes. Whole blood, for instance, cannot be used after 42 days. As a result, maintaining an adequate blood supply is a very big challenge. Do not donate blood if you are unsure about the safety of your blood, meaning unsure about infectious agents such as HIV and hepatitis are in your blood. If you are not sure if you carry these contagious illnesses, then it's not good to donate your blood. It's smarter not to give blood at all than to pass on contaminated blood to another person. My friend's life has taken an unfortunate turn because although he survived the plane crash, unfortunately he was through his hobby, he got injured. He now suffers from symptoms of hepatitis B because of one or more contaminated pints of blood. According to How to Give the Gift of Life in the Journal of Medical Science, 97% of people in the United States will need blood at some point in their lives, and it is up to people like you and who will decide if they will receive that blood or not. People young and old, short or tall, require transfusions to replace blood they've lost during surgery because of accidents or internal bleeding, and to treat diseases. According to the Blood the Gift in the USA Today paper, the 69 million children in the United States, hundreds of thousands that suffer from various of leukemia, sickle cell, new transplants, and are born prematurely. Many of these kids today run, skip, and play because they've got another chance at life. Sonia states that in most cases this would not be possible without the generosity of volunteer blood donors out there. So if one of you guys could contribute, 1 of 10, that's more than no people donating blood. So this is why it's important to have volunteers. So now that we know the problem, let's move on to the solution. I want you to donate blood and to understand the process of actually giving blood. The Civilian Blood Centre has outlined the simple process of donating blood, and I would like to share that information with you. I also conducted a personal interview with a friend of mine, Melissa Abraham, and she said to me that she donated blood and how the process works. So firstly, you must be found eligible to donate blood. You must be at least the age of 17, have a weight of at least 100 pounds, and be in good health. Anyone who feels that their blood is at a high risk for contracting certain diseases should not donate blood. If you think you could be eligible to donate blood, visit the blood mobiles around the campus or in your community. There's one just outside Alexandra Library on a daily basis. Here you will answer a list of questions relating to your medical history, and they're personal to you. If you pass the medical history test, and if your iron level in your blood and your blood pressure, temperature, and the pulse are all at appropriate levels, then you may donate blood. A blood technician will clean your skin around the veins on your arm, so maybe just around here, and then insert a needle to extract the blood. The actual extraction of the blood needed only takes between maybe 7 and 10 minutes, and then you may go home knowing that you just saved up to 3 people's lives. So theoretically, there's no reason why hospitals should not have enough safe blood for their patients. So I read from the Children's Hospital pamphlet that if 10% of all possible donors give blood once a year, we will never have a blood shortage problem. Also, patients can eliminate their apprehensions about receiving blood if only clean blood donors are donating blood. So there are numerous benefits of giving blood. Soon after giving blood, you will receive a postcard with your cholesterol level on it with the phrase, "Congratulations, you have saved up to 3 lives." And that's almost sort of an extrinsic reward to yourself. Also, you get to enjoy your favourite cookies, crackers and beverages whilst you donate blood. So there is a benefit. Many places on campus also give you a free t-shirt for donating. Life South Blood Centres will cover all non-insured blood processing fees for the donor and sometimes their family for a 12-month period after their donation. Some of you may still have some questions about giving blood. Are you thinking, I will donate blood but it hurts? Or are you thinking, gosh, I'm sure I have blood for a reason. I'm not so sure I want to give it away just to a stranger, just so they can survive. But you cannot hurt yourself by giving blood. You're just a fact. For you, your body replaces the lost fluid within 24 hours and it replaces the blood cells in 6 weeks. Or maybe you're thinking, I don't want to catch any diseases from contaminated needles whilst donating. That's perfectly fine because I would think the same thing. But it's known that when giving blood, trained medical technicians only use new sterile disposable materials. Using sterile materials prevents donors from contracting diseases. So now that you've heard about both the problems and the solutions, visualize this. All healthy eligible donors with safe blood need to make an effort to donate blood. Obviously, we all hope that we can encounter a situation where someone we know needs blood so we can donate to them, or your parents need it, or somebody in your family is having a transplant. Imagine when your friend or loved one doesn't get blood, it desperately needs them, so it costs them their lives. Imagine if maybe there was a blood available but it's contaminated and administered to your friend or your loved one. So now imagine you, your friend or loved one survive a tragic accident because safe blood wasn't available when he or she needed it. Therefore, you would feel guilty. So as I have explained to you, there is a definite need for increased blood supply in our hospitals. Someone needs blood every 3 seconds. The donation process is simple and you get the greatest benefit of all, saving people's lives. It's hard to imagine that you don't have to be the superhero or in the right place at the right time to save somebody's life. I urge you to do the same. There will be a blood drive on campus from Monday to Friday around, I think, 4 till 6. You can stop to donate blood. If you would like to schedule an appointment for another day, you can do this by visiting the Red Cross website at www.redcross.org. All you have to do is sit back and relax while munching on your favourite snack and watch a priceless gift be transferred through the post from you to a pint-sized plastic bag. A gift of life. Thank you.